Hello. Okay, so today we are watching my favorite rom-com ever. I think it's How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days, and we're going to watch the first 10 minutes, and we are going to see some awesome screenwriting. Awesome screenwriting. Okay, so I'm going to try to stay away from the acting, which is great, and the directing, which is great, and this opening sequence, which is great, but I'm really going to try and focus on the screenwriting because they do an excellent job, and we're going to see why. So let's get into it and see how we do. So here's show, don't tell, right? How to, instead of, you know how I'm a writer. You see her writing. I like this sequence. Okay. Can I just, please don't have your protagonist fall down. Okay, this is from, you know, earlier times. Let's no longer have our protagonist falling down. Okay, I might have to, like, you know, pour out a little shot for Cameron Diaz and all those Julia Roberts who fell before, but we do not need our protagonist falling down. People think it's like endearing, like, oh, how funny she fell over and she's not mad, you know, or something, but it's just no, please.
Only then will the people of Tajikistan know true and lasting peace. Andy, it's brilliant. It's really moving, but it's never going to appear in.
Okay, so our first thing that I love, thank you, screenwriter, I love is that we see her not saying, why don't I have a guy? Why am I alone? Or the guy rolls out of bed. None of that, okay? And did you notice she's already at work? We didn't have to see her get her coffee and hail the taxi and No, we had the little montage of her writing samples of how she got her little writing thing. Brilliant. And now we see that she wants to write this really, she's been writing these little fluffy pieces. She wants to write serious writing. And what does her friend say? Not, what? That's weird. She says, this is wonderful. This is brilliant. This is great. But wrong magazine. Like, I don't know what you're going to do. So what do we have in, look at, we're 1 minute in. 1 minute in. And I already know what she does for a living, what her passion is, that she's kind of like a go-getter. She goes out and does things, that she has friends. Excellent screenwriting. Wonderful rom-com.
Like politics and the environment and foreign affairs, things I'm interested in.
Oh, the NBA finals are...
Okay, she's a little bit like pick-me girl with the like, I'm not like other girls, I like sports, you know, but we've already established that she isn't like other girls because she likes to write about serious political things rather than the stuff that she's doing. I love this little freeze frame of like this very 2000s office. Nobody has a cell phone, no smartphones. Oh, it's such a wonderful time. She's into sports, so again, we're learning about her, not about just like, why doesn't she have a man or something. She just said, oh, you were shamelessly flirting with him. For what? For the tickets. So this is great. This is great.
Michelle, haven't seen her all morning. Have you? 10 to 1, she's wallowing. It's my turn. I'll get you the coffee, maybe in a quarter to 20.
Now, she's a friend. She has friends, right? She's quick. She's not self-centered. She's not doing her makeup. Look, we're going to see, I've seen this a million times. So I know she's getting stuff to make her friend feel better who just, you know, got broken up with, which is thus setting up the whole premise of this. Not that our main character was broken up with, but that she's realizing that other women make this mistake. Now Matthew McConaughey. So this is 3 minutes in. We switch to a little bit of Matthew McConaughey. The girl who just got the magazine was also going to be working in his office. So we see he's like, goes his own way, he's a little rogue. How can you not like Matthew McConaughey? Good intro for him.
What are you reading, girl? You catching up on your current events?
Green and I have an appointment at Composure, the fastest growing women's magazine in the country. And seeing as how our clients run a lot of our campaigns in their nationally syndicated Little Girly magazine, it wouldn't hurt you to do a little...
Okay, this is so brilliant because this conversation, she's giving this information that he doesn't know. She didn't say, like, as you know, Composure is the #1 magazine or anything. He doesn't know this. And she's like, you should, because we work at the same place and we're going to try it. So this is like such good. Thank you, screenwriters. Thank you so much. This is such good screenwriting, because this is exactly it. Make it so that the one character doesn't have this information that the person is giving. We want to know that too, right? Is this a crappy magazine she works in? No, this is the top magazine. What's the crossover? How are they related? She's going to give us this information. He gave like a little flirt with her, but we see that he's listening, right? Look at that face. He's got his listening face on. So look, she like left her job in the staff meeting to go get her friend from her floral apartment. So this is like the equivalent of like save the cat. It's like save the crying best friend. His friend and coworker. So we're bouncing back and forth. One little vignette, another vignette. This is perfect. We didn't have to do any flashbacks, any flash forwards. Everything's on the same time.
Well, you were right. Delaware Diamonds is looking for a new ad agency. Warren wants to move on it aggressively.
Yes. This is perfect. So we are 6 minutes in. Now we see, what does he want most in the world? He wants to impress his boss. And this guy's giving the information, again, that's organic. Because it's like, he asked for this information. It's not like something they've already talked about and they're rehashing. This is the moment. Now, later scenes, if they say, well, you know how we have that deal. They don't do that, because this movie is so written so brilliantly. I love this movie. I've watched this 100 times.
Now, Delaware dominates the world diamond market, meaning if I represent them, I basically represent the entire industry.
Oh.
What?
Warren gave it to the Judys. Spears and Green, they're already on it.
No way.
Because Warren's meeting them for drinks at Mullins tonight to discuss their
You know what?
ideas.
This didn't happen. You know why? This was my tip. It's going to be my pitch, my account, my campaign. This is my baby.
That's what I'm
I
talking
will
about.
not ace me out of
That's
this.
right.
Let's
I
get
heard
on.
that.
Okay, Mullins tonight.
So this is great. What does he want? He wants this account. So we have this like action, this impetus, this stuff going on, okay? He's not wallowing. We're not seeing him on a date. We're not seeing him get ready. Do you see he was like, drove up on his motorcycle, instantly we're having this conversation. It's moving. The movie is moving. We introduced those two quick girls, and now they're referring to them as the Judys. They're the ones who are going to get the account. Nope, he's going to get the account. Where's he going to be later? At Mullins. So now, which we know, in Kate Hudson's scene, we're listening. Is she going to be at the Mullins thing? We know the Judys are heading over to where Kate Hudson is. So where's the cross happening here? It's already happening, but it's not happening like with the two saying, well, you know how I have to go to composure. Well, you know how I have to go to whatever Matthew McConaughey's job is, you know? So brilliant. Love it.
I've heard
Hooked.
that.
Hooked.
Why does this always happen to me? Things are going great for like a week and a half, and then all of a sudden it's over, and I am mystified.
I kept calling him. He was never home.
Calling him.
I didn't leave a message. He didn't know it was me. My number's...
So this conversation is like so organic, because she had to leave work to go get her friend, and then, you know, this is what you would talk about. They don't know any of this stuff. They're not like, well, we know how you've been with this guy. They're like, what happened? Why, you know, and why are you so upset? And she's giving the story. This is like typical, like just normal human chit chat. Nothing is like that people have heard before. Brilliant writing.
Well, if I did the things you did, I'd get dumped too.
The column is new for you. When you turn it into a must-read, then you can write about whatever you want. Until then, you can write about whatever I want.
So this is 10 minutes in. I'm hooked. I want to keep watching. Usually I cut things off at the first 10 minutes. I will definitely keep watching this. And let's just roll a little bit ahead so that you see
Looks great. I
that.
haven't eaten since the split.
Good for you! Write about it.
I can't use my personal life for a story.
I understand. Who will use Michelle's personal life for a story?
Oh, I'll do it. What? I'll sort of do it. You will be my inspiration. I could start by dating a guy and then drive him away, but only using the classic mistakes most women, like Michelle, make all the time.
What not to do.
Yeah.
How to
boss
lose
likes
a
her.
guy in 10 days.
Roll credits. Roll credits. So there you go. We're not even at 12 minutes yet. And title, and we get where it's going. And we already have Matthew McConaughey's character connected with this, because he's going to try and get their jewelry account, and with this magazine and the whole blah, 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 it's all interconnected. At no point, and obviously we just set up that she has to start dating someone, so who's she going to date? This guy, da-da-da. It's brilliant. In this first 10 minutes, I know she's a good friend. Her boss likes her. She's doing a good job, but she has dreams of writing different types of things, but she's going to keep working at this job. She's a good friend who is helping someone out, and she's going to have to write this crazy article, which of course in another minute she's probably going to regret that she wanted to write it. And that's going to, you know, hilarity ensues here. And at the same time, we've also introduced Matthew McConaughey's character and what does he want. And we also had the Knicks game and he was interested in the Knicks. So we see cross. We see like all these little breadcrumbs just being Hansel and Greteled all over the place. And I love it. I love it. Thank you for listening to this little secret sauce that I was pouring in your ear today. Go take some of these brilliant lessons to go write your next rom-com. I know I'm going to just keep watching this movie because I love it so much. See you next time.